Today, Evan and Carly found love on Bachelor in Paradise.
They actually got married, and they're happy still. Still love each other.
They're helping Pickler and Ben.
It was supposed to be the best day of my life and turned out being the very worst day of my life.
Turn a nightmare into a dream.
Our first ever surprise wedding.
The ultimate wedding redo.
We now pronounce you officially newlywed.
Plus, curvy brides in distress.
It's been such a struggle.
I am going to slay you from head to toe.
Find the dress of your dreams.
Every year, 2.3 million Americans say I do. That's 6,200 weddings every single day.
Yeah? Weddings are beautiful, heartwarming, exciting, and a little stressful. Many couples spend years planning every detail to perfection.
Sometimes they go off without a hitch, and sometimes things don't go as planned. Take a look.
Escorted by your husband, Hot Boyster.
My heavens.
Bad idea. Bad idea. That's why you eloped.
Yeah, many reasons why I eloped. Right, Ben. All right, thank you to our friends at America's Funniest Home Videos for those wedding mishaps. America's Funniest Home Videos airs Sunday nights at 7 Eastern on ABC.
All right, moving on. We have a fun show today. We're celebrating love all hour long. Love.
Now,
Sweet love.
Someone in this audience has no idea, but they're getting married today right here on our stage. It's our first ever surprise wedding here on Pickler Ben. I'm so excited.
It's us.
It's all about love.
Plus, a bride desperate to find her perfect dress gets a dream come true.
And we'll meet the miracle baby who survived against all odds. He was born almost 5 months early and given only a 2% chance of living, but he made it.
Yes.
He made it.
Yes. But first, they met on Bachelor in Paradise and found their happily ever after. Millions watched their TV wedding.
They've been married for a little over a year and are parents to a baby girl named Bella. Please welcome Bachelor Nation favorites, Evan and Carly.
Yeah!
Hello.
Hi, guys.
Good to see you, darling.
Welcome. How's it going, man? Good to see you.
See you.
Come on over. Have a seat, please.
There we go.
The first question is, how does anybody find love on Bachelor in Paradise? Because I'm an avid watcher. My wife and I, it's appointment TV for us, so we watch Bachelor in Paradise. Do you guys watch Bachelor in Paradise? If you don't, you need to start immediately because it's crazy. How does anybody find love on this show with so much going on?
Well, it's actually amazing because you're sitting on this beach doing nothing except just chilling. So you have like tons of time to hang out, get to know each other. Sometimes it works well at first, sometimes it doesn't work well, but you get to just spend a bunch of time hanging out.
Yeah. Absolutely. Congratulations on being new parents.
Yeah.
Thank you.
How is it?
How is it? How's baby life?
Oh, man. It's the best.
Oh,
I mean,
darling.
she's the cutest.
She's a punkin.
I know. She's like our little angel sent from heaven. She's the best thing. She's so well behaved, and she's our little light.
Sleeping nights all night?
Well, I wouldn't say that. Can you see the dark circles that I'm coming?
It happens sometimes.
Yeah.
It happens. Well, Carly and Evan met on Bachelor in Paradise, but sparks didn't fly at first. Remember this?
Evan definitely has my attention, and I'm kind of wondering like what kissing him would be like. Like, would he be aggressive? Would it be soft? Would it be easy? Would it be weird? Would it be wonderful? I want someone who kisses me and like I can tell that this is like a passionate kiss. You know, I want a man to be a man.
I'm so tired.
I know, me too. I would really like to see that part of Evan come out, like the aggressive, like super, like masculine side. Because right now he's sweet and funny and interesting, but I feel like I'm making a lot of the moves. Yes, okay. Well, I'm gonna go to sleep. Okay. I'll see you in the morning.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Nighty.
Evan, your head was down that whole time watching that clip.
I feel like you were just trying to be a gentleman.
That's right.
I mean, there's
Yes,
cameras
exactly.
around.
Thank you.
What you missed was the next line was me going, that kiss was so bad.
Well, let me tell you-
Unfortunately, and I'm really sorry, because he's a very good kisser.
Yeah.
It's just a very awkward moment.
It was an awkward moment. Like, we were at an angle, different thing.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
she was up, I was down, or, you know, vice versa. It just wasn't, you know.
It was yeah.
never meant to happen
And
like
it's
that.
not, y'all didn't know each other that long, so you're trying to kind of
Right.
Yeah.
let it in.
I thought it was a great kiss, to be honest.
I know, he
didn't
did.
realize.
He told all the guys the next morning, we kissed, it was amazing. I was like, you guys, this was like really bad.
But you kind of initiated it a little bit.
I did, which, you know,
Oh, you're finally admitting that. now.
here's
yeah.
so we have had this argument many times, and we've watched that many times, and I do realize now I might have done that.
But you know what? It's the sign of a good guy. I will tell you that right now. Because I like to consider myself as a decent guy. And that's
You're
something
a
that
decent
I
guy.
have been in this situation 1,000 times where you're the girl and you're just like, so I'm tired. What do I do?
The awkward,
What do I do?
yeah.
Right.
So you did it right. You did it right.
Yeah.
Thank
The
you.
second kiss was even more awkward, though, right?
Yeah, that was,
I love the second
it was
kiss.
hot,
Because
but not.
we are Guinness World Records
That's
because
right.
of that.
That's right.
World
Yeah.
Record holders
True.
because of that kiss.
That's so true.
Tell us about it.
Oh gosh, so we had to eat a habanero in, wait, what was the time?
Oh,
We had to eat a habanero, and
Which
then
is super hot.
it's
Yeah.
horrible.
Crazy
like
thing.
awful.
We actually had to do it twice because we messed up the first time.
You had to do
although
it twice.
You
Yeah.
didn't see that. So
Oh my
we were
gosh.
already dying, and then we had to re-die. We had
Yeah.
to die twice. and
Die all over again.
Yes. And so we had to keep our mouths touching, they call it kissing, for like 1 minute and 40 seconds or something.
And you're crying. Your eyes
We're
are probably watering.
crying, and
I mean, there's snot everywhere.
Yeah,
We're
it
just
was-
like-
It'll open up your sinuses
It really
for
did.
sure.
it was
really
bad.
did.
And yeah.
But we own
But
a
we
world
did it.
record.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love it.
And that's all that matters. The glory.
Right.
I'm surprised you didn't name your first kid habanero. That was
mean-
amazing.
At what point did you start having feelings for Evan? When did you just know?
Well, so Evan faked his own death to get my attention. We went,
Yeah.
It's true, you guys. We went to the hospital. They forced me to go. I was really mad about it. But somehow, so Evan was always like, I like you. What do I do? I like you. And then he like chilled. He was on medicine, but he was like relaxed. And I don't know, we were like driving back from the hospital and we had like a really good day and we were just, I don't know, sitting there and I was like, I really want to hold his hand. And I was like, oh my gosh, what?
Yeah.
And I was like, I really want to like sit closer to him. And I'm like, oh gosh, what? And then I was
Yeah.
like, he looks really handsome. I was like, what? So that's when it happened. And then from there on, I was like, okay, just open your heart.
Absolutely.
And then that's
Definitely.
what happened.
And it's rare though because you know there's so I think how many different seasons of The Bachelor has been, not to mention Bachelor in Paradise, where there's very few couples that get together and last. And you guys got it together. You're like a great couple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Paradise has a pretty good success rate. I mean, it's like 3 out of 5. Right now.
Ashley and Jared are getting.
Yes.
Are you guys all pals? You guys still talk?
Yeah, we were
have
in a
this-
group text yesterday.
Well, Evan and Carly are still technically newlyweds, so we thought it would be fun to get to know them a little better with a game we call Nearly Newlywed Game. Nearly the Newlyweds.
All right, here's how it will work. We'll ask a question. They'll each write down their answer, then they'll reveal those answers to see how well they know each other. 15 months in.
Are you guys ready?
Who said I love you first?
Don't look at each other's answers. You have to be very, very secretive. Ooh, that was quick. Carly was quick.
I can see over there.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, turn them. It was the first date. He said, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you.
Yes, that was it.
Okay, right, next question.
You know.
What was the last movie you saw together?
Oh, gosh.
That sounds like a weird movie.
Oh, no, I don't know. I don't know the answer to this.
Netflix. You Netflix and chill. Is this the
the
random rap? The one
no,
you said?
I just made this up. This isn't right.
I've never seen this movie, but I want to.
It's definitely a Tyler Perry movie because it took you 15 minutes to write it. Ready? Flip them. The Krasinski Show. The new John
yeah,
you know what?
we did. Zombies.
The fact that you both wrote something so obscure will give you the point because that was, you didn't write the name. You just wrote the completely
He really
obscure
likes
reference.
zombie things, though.
You like zombies?
To be fair.
I do. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, who's messier?
Oh, no. Depends on what part of the house you're in.
Right? That is a true statement.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Okay, this is sad.
Ready? Flip them. You agree on love and a mess. Are you really messy?
Okay, so the whole house is super clean where everybody else goes, but like my area is a disaster.
You're a new mom. It's okay.
Right.
Yeah.
That's so
Thank
nice.
you.
It's fine.
The best. That's the best. Who is the better cook? All right, you both look very serious right now. You ready? Flip them.
Not me.
Oh. It's meant to be. It's meant to be.
We play on that. That's so funny.
Oh, man.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Well done.
Neither.
All right, now, who wears the pants?
Oh.
Like figuratively pants, not who actually wears pants every day.
I'm taking it literally.
Yeah. Flip it.
This is an emoji, the one that's like, ooh.
Oh, the one that's...
Well, like,
Listen,
sometimes.
honey. I have something to say, and I'm going to say it. I disagree with you. No.
Okay. I mean, I guess it is back and
We
forth.
trade.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, fine, we'll do one more question.
Okay.
Okay, this is a good one. Evan, what's the best gift Carly has ever gotten for you? My child. No, I'm kidding.
That's a great answer.
That was good. Oh, shoot.
Don't read my answer.
All right, sorry. Let's go.
Oh.
All right, Carly, you show yours first. Bella, that's so sweet. Evan?
She got me really cool.
Sunglasses! I love it!
It's a wedding gift. It's
That
a
is
future.
terrific.
Yeah. I love it.
Terrific.
All right, we have to take a break. Evan and Carly are sticking around.
Next up, Evan and Carly help us throw our first ever surprise wedding. Make sure you come back for that. First ever surprise wedding.
Welcome, everybody, to the wedding of Evan and Carly. Let's take a second and let that sink in. The wedding of Evan and Carly. Truly a sentence I thought I would never say. But honestly, I couldn't be happier for the two of you.
We're back with Bachelor Nation husband and wife, Evan and Carly.
They're one of the lucky couples from ABC's hit series Bachelor in Paradise who unexpectedly found love on the show, and they actually got married, and they're happy still.
Yes, they're very much in love.
What was the best part of this wedding?
Well, it was they actually brought in a shaman and his wife, and they did like this whole like blessing spiritual
It
thing
was
and like
amazing.
blowing
They were from
shofar.
a date we had on Paradise, so we like got to see them again. It was really
You did a shaman, because you did a shaman date, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I went to a sweat lodge thing.
Ooh, yeah, that was hot.
Did anything go wrong?
No, you know.
No, I actually think it went really right.
I know.
Went really right. I love it.
Yeah.
Well, all couples want the perfect wedding, but sometimes things just don't go as planned. Where are Heather and Marcus? Heather and Marcus?
Hey, Heather and Marcus.
Hi, guys. How are
Hello.
you?
We're
Why don't you
good.
come on up here for a
Come
second.
on
Come on
up
up
here.
Oh,
Come on
Heather.
down.
Heather, you look so confused. Come on up. I'm Ben. Marcus. Nice to meet you. Come on over. Sit down.
Kelly.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Come on over. Have a seat.
I love that pink. Thank you. Pretty. How you doing?
I'm good. Very good. Very good.
Surprised?
Yes, very surprised.
Now, Heather, I hear that your wedding wasn't exactly the wedding that you dreamed of, per se.
Not at all.
Is that right?
It was supposed to be the best day of my life and turned out being the very worst day of my life.
Oh, can you tell us about it?
Well,
can you relive those tragic events?
Welcome to therapy.
I don't want to embarrass him too much.
No,
but,
no.
The night before, he stayed at home. I went to my nanny's. The next morning, he woke up. He told me that his stomach was not agreeing with him. The first thing I did was yell at him and tell him he was hungover, and how could he do that to me? And so we hung up. I got ready. He called me back, and he said, "I'm very sick." And I said, "It's just nerves. You'll be okay."
Little butterflies.
So my nephew, he was what, 18, 19? He drove him to the church.
Yeah. Oh, wow, yeah.
Took us a while to get him in from the parking lot to the actual church. Once we got him in, we got him ready.
Still was feeling under the weather.
Yes.
You weren't feeling right.
So the pastor even asked if he was hungover.
Sorry.
So, and I told the pastor, I said, I don't think so at this point, but, so the pastor's like, we'll cut the ceremony short, and I'm like, okay. So they put a trash can at the altar.
Oh my God.
Oh my,
Marcus,
bless your heart. The trash can was like your best man.
Oh, yeah.
Right there. And all the groomsmen lined up behind. Oh my heavens.
Well, Marcus actually said a few words about the scenario, about the wedding, and we actually have it here. Watch this.
I've been married to Heather since 2012, and we have 2 beautiful children, Kinsley and Kason. I thought Heather was beautiful, and I always knew she was the one. She's a very good mother. She takes care of all of us. I mean, she's I guess my rock. A few months before the wedding, I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. I woke up on my wedding day, sick to my stomach, felt like the sickest I've been in all my life. I did not know that I was having a ketoacidosis diabetic episode. I was really sick when I got to church. Right before they started to say my vows, I told the preacher to pause for a minute. Nobody knew how sick I was. I tried to power through that day to give her the wedding of her dreams. And I laid down in the pew till everybody left. And Heather's like, the car's out front, we're going to the ER. I couldn't hardly stand up. My brother-in-law had to help me in the car when we got to the ER. I just went straight to the ICU. For the past 6 years, I felt guilty about our wedding day. I felt sorry. Felt like I let her down. What should have been the best day of our lives ended up being the worst.
Type 1 diabetes, I mean, that's a big deal. Now, one of my best friends has it. This is very serious.
Yes.
Oh, well, Heather, Marcus told us that you saved every dollar leading up to your big day.
I did. I did my own decorations. I decorated the day before. I did, and I was just distraught. I even made the reception food.
You did?
Oh, wow. And he didn't even get to taste that.
Aww.
You could see it in your face too when you're doing the way, like you're either really emotional or you're about to pass out because you're so sick, and you see it in your face that you're so
and
so
no one
trying
knew
to
that
work
you
through
were under
this.
the weather like that. Right.
Well, Heather, did you know that Marcus still felt really bad 6 years later?
He feels so bad that he thought it was time to do it all over again.
That's right, Heather. We are redoing your wedding right here on the show.
You can't get remarried without a dress, right? So we're sending you backstage to our own bridal suite filled with dresses from Glitz, Nashville. So you'll have your pick, whatever you choose, whatever you love, whatever you feel drawn to.
Yep. And before the show, Marcus was actually fitted for his tux thanks to Street Tuxedo. So he's all good. He's all ready to rock and roll.
Nobody's getting sick today.
No.
Ben and I are actually going to officiate, which I've always wanted to do.
Yes.
If that's okay with y'all.
Awesome. All right.
Almost as cool as Chris Harrison, but nonetheless. Heather, what do you think? How you feeling?
I am in shock. Uttermost shock, but I'm very grateful that y'all are doing this for us.
All right, Evan and Carly will help you both get ready.
And later, we're going to watch you guys walk down the aisle.
All right, wait. There's one more thing.
Oh, is there?
Yes.
What?
Well, of course.
What?
This is very important. Heather, we couldn't redo your wedding without your kids and the rest of your family to witness it. Come on out, guys. Look, How are y'all doing? Why are you crying? Why are you crying? Why are you crying? What is it? Happy tears? I don't know. What's wrong? Happy tears. Oh, here's a happy Kleenex.
You guys, we have a lot of fun in store for you. We'll see Heather and Marcus's wedding redo later in the show.
But next, a little boy who was born weighing just 13 ounces. He was about the size of a can of soup.
His miraculous story of survival when we come back. Our next guests went through the unimaginable.
Their son, Colin, was born almost 5 months early, weighing less than 1 pound. Doctors said he had less than a 2% chance of surviving.
But he survived. Little Cullen is now thriving. He even recently graduated from the NICU at University of South Alabama Children's and Women's Hospital.
The sweet video of his graduation has been seen around the world. Check this out.
His graduation, perfect. The perfect way to send him off. That video has been viewed over 24 million times. Since then, baby Cullen has come home.
Today, he's visiting the hospital for one of his final checkups, and we have the whole family with us today via Skype.
Please welcome little Cullen, his parents Robert and Molly, and Cullen's big brother Caden. Hi, everybody.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
We can't complain. How's baby Cullen doing?
Good. He's doing great. He's actually in a good mood today, so you're lucky.
All right.
Caden, how do you like being a big brother?
I love being a big brother.
Oh.
Do you help take care of Cullen?
Yes, sir.
Now, what was Cullen's condition when he was born?
Well, he was severely premature. He came at 22 weeks and 2 days. Molly's placenta was completely abrupt, so she was bleeding out for weeks, and then they told us, you know, the hospital we were in at our local hospital told us that he had a 2% chance of survival, and if he did, that he'd be mentally handicapped. We said 2% is better than nothing, so I called 16 different hospitals in 3 different states and found University of South Alabama, and I got her transferred over here, and within days, he's here.
Wow.
Just as a reference, just so you guys see.
What a conqueror.
This right here, this can, it's a little bigger than this soup can, was the size of baby Cullen, correct?
Yes, sir. Yeah. He was 13.9 ounces. 16 ounces is a pound, so basically less than a bottle of water.
Wow. Now, Robert and Molly, we hear the nurses also fell in love with Cullen, and they're all there with you now?
Yes, ma'am, they are.
Oh, wonderful.
I mean, you must have established like a true
There they
friendship.
are.
I mean, you're like almost like a family at this point.
They are family. It's not almost a family.
You are family.
All the staff here, they are family.
They can save babies, but they can't get in the shot of Skypes, apparently. Come on in, everybody, come on in. Come on in, come circle around.
Come on in, everybody.
Yeah, there you are.
Now we can see your face.
Yeah, hello, everybody.
There we go.
Now, Nurse Jewel, what does Cullen mean to you?
He means a lot to me. He's a precious angel. He was born with determination, just like his family had.
Nurse Jewel, the graduation ceremony, it's a tradition at the hospital?
Yes, ma'am. We normally do a graduation, but Molly brought the outfit, the little cap and gown, and that was just a spur of the moment. And everything happened from there. And I said, oh no, we're not just taking pictures in that. We're praying in that.
Yeah.
Everybody's got to see that. And
Definitely.
we just fell in love with it. So.
Absolutely. It was beautiful.
And there's actually there's a funny story behind the cap and gown, right?
Yes, we had gone to Build-A-Bear so Caden could make the dinosaur from the new Jurassic World because he is obsessed. And I started joking with Robert that Cullen could fit the clothes. And then when I saw the cap and gown, and I was like, oh, I have to have that for when he gets to go home.
So it's a Build-A-Bear cap and gown that you use for baby Cullen.
That it is.
Now, Molly and Robert, you have something you want to say to Nurse Jewel and the hospital team.
Yes, I do. I actually wrote a letter to the hospital team just because, you know, I know that Jewel has gotten a lot of recognition and everything, but the whole hospital needs recognition. So I wrote a letter that says, to our NICU family, as I sit here and think of the words I can say to truly express our gratitude to each of you, I can't. There are no words to say thank you that would even scratch the surface of how we feel about you guys. You have become our family and will always hold a place in our lives and our hearts. You were there 24/7 when we needed you. I'm about to cry.
I'm crying now, I need tissues.
Not only for Cullen, but for us as well. We are forever indebted to every one of you, and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Robert and Molly Patty.
Very nice. So sweet. Well, our friends at Build-A-Bear heard about Cullen, and they want to do something special for him and his big brother, Caden.
Since Cullen looked so dapper in his Build-A-Bear cap and gown, they're giving him a full wardrobe from their new human baby clothing line called Little Cub Hug. Of course, they're giving Cullen and his big brother their very own Build-A-Bear.
You guys are getting Build-A-Bears. Pretty cool stuff, right? Oh, that's awesome. That's not all. In honor of all the hard-working nurses and doctors who make miracles possible at USA Children's Hospital, Build-A-Bear wants to make sure all the babies in the NICU enjoy bear hugs, so they're donating 100 bears to all the special babies out there. So awesome. Oh, and audience, you guys are all getting Build-A-Bear as well. Yeah! You get a bear, you get a bear, you get a bear! Bear, bear, bear!
All right, wait.
Hold on.
Wait, there's one more thing. All right, Robert and Molly, we can't imagine how financially impactful this has been for your family. So you're also getting $10,000?
Yeah.
All right, wait.
Hold on.
Wow.
Wait.
How you guys feeling?
Overwhelmed. I mean, see, look.
That's how they feel.
Oh, buddy. Well, thank you, Molly, Robert, Caden, and Cullen. We're thrilled Cullen is doing well, and a big thanks to Build-A-Bear. And a thank you to all the nurses and everybody who works with babies, seriously, including my mother-in-law who does this for 30 years. You guys are angels.
All right. We'll be right back, y'all.
So sweet.
Bye.
Our next guest is dedicated to making sure all women feel beautiful on their wedding day, regardless of their size.
She's the curvy bride's dream come true. You can see her in action on her People TV show, The Perfect Fit. Take a look.
Welcome to Haute Co Bridal. Come on in. We own the market for styling curvy brides.
I don't have no hips, so you gotta make me some.
We want to snatch you in just a little bit more. At Haute Co, we're known for style, snatch, slay, good day.
That is the dress you were meant to have for sure.
I want every woman to have the perfect fit.
Please welcome the owner of Haute Co Bridal Boutique in Chicago and queen of body positivity, Shannelle Armstrong-FOWLER. Hi. What is it? Snatch, slay, what is it?
It is actually, Ben, it is style.
Style.
Snatch.
Right.
Slay.
Oh.
Slay.
Snatch.
What you do on your wedding day.
Two snaps, a twist, and a kiss.
I love it. How'd you get into this?
Well, actually, when I was getting married, a good friend of mine was getting married as well, and she had not gotten her wedding gown. And so she said she was not invited to a lot of the bridal salons because she was a size 26. And someone even said, literally, you know, you have time to lose that weight before your wedding.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. People can be really cruel around this. So I figured out that I can help her with this problem. And every woman deserves to feel like a princess when she's going to find that gown. It's just ridiculous.
Absolutely.
Right?
Definitely. Now, you have tips to help curvy brides find the right gown.
I do.
What are they?
So my first biggest tip is the market and the industry is changing. So look for the curvy boutique in your area. Almost every area has a curvy boutique because often what you'll find is 80% of their inventory will be in sizes 20 and above. So you can have plenty of choices there. And they're gonna have over 5,000 hours plus of working exclusively with curvy brides. My second tip for brides is make sure you're planning your wedding.
Your wedding.
Not the wedding of your best friend, not the wedding of your mom, because when you get that many voices in your wedding, you're actually planning someone else's moment and not your own.
I'm so glad you said that.
Yeah.
That's so true.
It is absolutely true. They do because we work to please everyone in the party. You know, I say be a queen for a day, right?
Definitely.
Absolutely. And the third and most important thing I tell brides is alterations. All gowns are measured against 3 points: bust, waist, and hip. So if you're a little fuller in the hip, as I like to say, a little bit more junk in the trunk, then you're actually going to have a gown fitted towards your hip where it may have more room in your bust. And so you're going to work with your alterations team to actually sculpt that gown to your body. All brides do not want to look like, you know, a muumuu with some embellishment in it and say, like, we win. Right? No.
All right.
Play all day.
Well,
yes.
We have a bride-to-be in our audience.
Oh.
Yeah, who's been struggling to find her dress. Where is Miss Crystal? Hey, love.
Oh,
How you doing?
Hey,
Good, how are you? We're good. Thank you for being here. All right, first of all, congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you.
When's the big day?
Halloween. Yeah, we're on Halloween. We're having a huge masquerade kind of ball. We're getting married in a theater, and I'm super excited.
Oh, that's great. How fun.
Now, you told producers you were having a hard time finding the perfect wedding dress, right?
It's been such a struggle. I'm a size 24, and I'm very curvy. I got the junk in the trunk like you were talking about. But I'm smaller up here, so most of the dresses they put me in, they don't close. Like, I had experience where they're at least 4 sizes too small, so I'm supposed to pretend and understand what this dress looks on me, and I'm just like, I feel like crap. It's awful.
And you have the custom something, it's probably gonna be like $50,000
Yeah.
just every single thing.
And I don't have that money. Like, I'm the oldest of 5 kids. My mother and father are medically retired. We just don't have the money. And the one experience, like anything close that looked nice on me, was almost $5,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's so much.
What do you want your dress to look like?
I want to feel like a queen, like you were talking about.
Yes.
It's a masquerade, so I want the bling bling. I want the long train with the puffiness. I want a veil with the cathedral veil. I want it all.
Yes, come through. And so first of all, let me just say this. You are an awfully pretty young lady.
Oh, thank you so much.
You know, first of all, you
Beautiful.
rocking that blue. Okay, you are an awfully pretty young lady, and you are rocking that blue. And one of the things that you said to me that's disheartening is that you could not get a gown that you like. So I figured out I'm gonna be your fairy godmother today.
What?
So what I've done is, like the good fairy godmother while you were sleeping, I literally pulled together some incredible looks for you backstage.
What?
Yes, and I am going to slay you from head to toe. All right? From head to toe.
Thank you so much.
And we are going to make sure we gift you your wedding gown of your dreams.
Are you serious?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Absolutely.
That means so much to me.
Crystal, come on up here.
I know, baby.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Come here.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Congrats. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be awesome. You're gonna look good. And when we come back, we're gonna see something incredibly beautiful. Maybe a sneak peek.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you excited? You're in the
Masquerade.
best news ever. You're fairy godmother. All
I
right.
love a Halloween wedding. That's awesome.
Coming up, Ben and I officiate our very first wedding.
Next, don't go anywhere.
Okay, we're back, and it's wedding time.
Carly and Evan, you guys are backstage with the bride. How's she doing?
She is so excited. She found the perfect dress, looks gorgeous. And she says she's not even nervous this time because you're not sick.
You're here. It's great.
We know she looks beautiful. We can't wait to see her.
Beautiful.
Absolutely. Marcus, how you feeling,
Oh,
love?
I'm ready to go. Ready to go.
We're waiting 6 years for this moment.
Yep, that's right.
Family, friends, and audience, are you ready to see the bride? All right, let's do this.
If you would please stand for our beautiful bride. Oh. Right
Here with your daughter.
Oh. Ready? Today we celebrate the love and commitment of Heather and Marcus as they renew their vows.
Usually at this point, you would recite your own vows to each other, but since you had no idea this was happening, we actually wrote them for you.
All right.
I, Marcus, once again commit to you, Heather, as my best friend and my one true love. I will continue to laugh with you, lift you up, and love you unconditionally, today and for the rest of our lives.
Heather?
I, Heather, once again commit to you, Marcus, as my best friend and my one true love. I will continue to laugh with you, lift you up, and love you unconditionally, today and for the rest of our lives.
Oh. Marcus, do you retake Heather to be your wife?
I do.
Heather, do you retake Marcus to be your husband?
I do.
Not by the power neither of us have, since it's not technically needed because you're already legally married.
We now pronounce you officially newlywed. Marcus, kiss your beautiful bride.
Is this so much better than your first wedding?
Yes, fun.
No trash can.
No trash can. There's no trash can here. You can't find one. Well, one last thing. Our friend Randy Lesnick from Randy's Events here in Nashville heard you weren't able to enjoy your reception, so she has some news.
Miss Randy.
I'm Randy Lesnick with Randy Events, and we did hear your story, and we want to be able to give you the reception of your dreams with our compliments. So we will be happy to meet with you afterwards and go over all the details, and we'll give you the reception of your dreams.
Thank you.
So Randy's Events, along with the good people at Music City Tents and Events, Nashville Audiovisual, G Catering, 12th Table, and Enchanted Florist, are throwing you a reception redo too.
Nice.
Yeah?
Thank you.
Yay.
Congratulations, Heather and Marcus, on your renewing of vows. How do you guys feel?
Amazing.
Do you want to throw the bouquet?
Yeah.
Go
I
for it.
think
You guys gotta turn around, right?
Let me
Isn't
throw
it?
it.
All right.
Yeah.
Are y'all ready?
You're gonna hit a
Here we go.
camera. That'd be weird.
Hang on. Let's see here. Ready?
Yeah. There it is. Oh! She's already married.
She's already married. but
She'll
it's
pay it
okay.
forward. She'll pay it forward.
Carly, Evan, thank y'all so much for being here, and thanks for taking care of our beautiful bride.
Congratulations. Guys, one more kiss, and we'll be right back.
Woo! We're back with Chanel from Haute Co Bridal in Chicago.
Earlier, we sent Chanel backstage with bride-to-be Crystal to help her find the perfect gown for her upcoming wedding.
Miss Chanel, did she find the perfect dress?
We found her the perfect fit.
Oh, wonderful. Can't wait to see.
Audience, you ready to see the bride?
Woo!
All right, Crystal, come on out.
Oh my God!
Wow.
So beautiful! Oh my goodness! Gorgeous.
You look incredible.
How do you feel?
Like a queen.
You look like a queen. Oh, let me see this veil.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Yes.
Absolutely beautiful.
So what we do is, actually this is an Essence of Australia dress. What we have is actually a ball gown. It's newer for the season. What we're seeing is a lot of brides going with the layered look on the horsehair trim. That gives you a little bit of volume, a little bit of a design detail. And so because Crystal loves embellishment, which we love in any bride, bling, 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 that she actually has small embellishment with pearl inlay that create a very unique design in her bodice. So she has a lot of beauty, and she can actually, one of the things I always like to tell brides, when you have this much embellishment, please do not wear a necklace.
Right.
You will over-design your look. And this actually veil has 2 tiers.
Oh, it does.
It does. So she actually has the blusher that goes over. You know, I always like to say that the blusher adds a bit of the whimsy and the romance to a wedding. And always look to include a veil to polish off your look. And she has a cathedral in veil.
I feel like I should do this because everybody else is.
I know.
Oh, yes.
Crystal, how do you think your groom will think of your dress?
He's going to cry.
I bet
he better cry. If not, I'm walking back out.
So beautiful. So beautiful.
Thank you so much. Thank you
Absolutely.
But Ben has a little something for you.
No Halloween wedding would be complete without the bride having a cool masquerade mask thingy.
Oh, I love it.
So we'll have this as your final look.
Now you're a superhero.
Oh my God, yeah.
She's
Her
super bride.
Yeah.
Super bride.
She's a super bride. Here you go.
Wow. So
Your
cool.
masquerade. I love it.
I'm so excited. Thank you guys so much.
You look awesome.
Thank you.
Please send us pictures, okay?
I will.
Miss Chanel, thank you so much. You're amazing.
We love having you.
Please come back and see us. For more about Chanel's boutique, go to picklerandben.com.
We'll be right back.
What a lovely hour.
Special thanks to Sweet M Sewing and Alterations for fitting Heather's dress.
Mitzi Bishop for doing Heather's hair. Brittany Batson for Heather's makeup.
And Ivy Cakes here in Nashville for Heather and Marcus's gorgeous wedding cake.
Well, Heather and Marcus, we wish you a lifetime of happiness, much love, many blessings. Cheers, y'all.
You guys. To the renewed riding room. Cheers, cheers, cheers.
Guests of Pickler and Ben stay at the beautiful and iconic Gaylord Opryland Resort right here in Nashville.